So in this project, we have 8 switches, right? The first 4 switches are going to represent the payment for the parking space, right? Since we have a parking lot. And the last 4 switches is going to represent if the car is parked or not, which is represented by the status at the bottom. You see the E here represents that the spaces are empty. Now, if the spaces are full, it's going to represent with an F, which I'm going to show right now. Okay, so let's suppose that a car comes to space number 1, right? So he makes a payment. So we're gonna hit switch number 1, turn it on, right? And then he's gonna park in that space. So we're gonna turn on switch number 5, right here. Oops. Is it on? Yeah. So as you can see, space number 1 is paid and the car parked. So therefore, the status is going to change from E to F. Okay, so now we're going to turn off the switch number 1, and it's going to say basically that the car didn't pay for the parking space, but it is going to be parked. So you see what happens. So turn off switch number 1, and the car, as you can see, the car from space number 1 didn't pay for the space, but it was parked, so the car was towed as a result, and then it came back to being empty. So now the parking lot is basically empty. We came back to the original state, right? So now I'm gonna demonstrate, right, the parking lot with multiple switches. So let's say that car number in space number 1 is gonna pay. Car in space number 2 is gonna pay. Car in space number 3 is gonna pay. There it is. Okay, so car in space 1, 2, and 3 they paid. Now the cars have to be parked for the state to change to full. So I'm gonna turn on switch number 5, 6, and 7. Okay. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so basically the first 3 spots, right, are going to be occupied, which means that the cars in space number 1, 2, and 3, they paid and they parked. So leaving space number 4 open. Now, let's turn off the first 3 switches from the payment, and you see the message that is going to be displayed. So turn off 1, 2, I have to start from the. Let's see what happens. So as you could observe, basically the cars from space 3 and 2 and 1 in decrementing order were towed, right? Because they basically parked but didn't pay. So now basically the parking lot is empty again. Okay, so that was basically the demonstration of the parking lot, right? And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.